There's no point in delaying what we both already know. Escape this time with me. Escape this time with me.
Hey guys, welcome back to my channel. It has been a moment. I'm so sorry. I've been working on my market that's coming up soon, and I've just kind of been putting all my energy into that. So I haven't filmed a new video in a few weeks, but I'm here now, and today is a really exciting video because it's going to be the start of my Scotland series, and the very first video has to be travel essentials. So I've been gathering a bunch of travel essentials for this trip because we've never gone out of the country. So it's been kind of a learning curve of what we need to get. And there's long flights too, which I've never been on more than a 3-hour flight. So this will be very interesting. But I'm so excited, and I wanted to take you guys along with me and kind of share some of the stuff that I've been picking up just in case you guys are traveling too. I think there's a lot of really good stuff here. So without further ado, let's get going. First of all, I made a chai because that's essential at any given moment. So starting with that, again, have the cutest little David's tea mug. These are the best mugs. This one's the churro mug, so it does look like a little churro. But it was kind of giving retro, which I love. So I made myself a chai, and we're just going to have fun diving into this. I tried to break it up into categories the best I could. So I think what I'm going to start with is kind of like skincare stuff and beauty. First up, we have Merit Great Skin Priming Moisturizer and Great Skin Instant Glow Serum. And I got the 2 little travel size bottles because I love this stuff so much and I don't want to be gone without it. And it's just kind of convenient, this little size. So I made sure to pick these up. They have the full sizes too available, and they came out with these little travel sizes that are so convenient. So I had to snag those. I use those every single day. It makes my skin so soft. It gives this nice kind of dewiness to it, and it always feels very moisturized. So if you're in the market for a serum or a moisturizer, I would highly recommend Merit for that. When I placed the order for those, I had enough points for a free gift, and I ended up picking up this really cute little compact mirror. So it says Merit, and then it has their logo on the back. And it's like a really heavy material, very sturdy. So I thought that that would be really cute, and it's such a compact little size because it's a compact mirror. So I'll be bringing this, just throwing this into my purse probably. Since we're on the Merit kind of kick, I also picked up Merit's perfume. I've had their little sample size before and I fell in love with it. So I wanted to get their full size. This obviously will not be able to be brought on to the plane, but I have a little perfume vial that you kind of fill it with your perfume. So I'll probably take some of this with me. But I have to like give a moment to the packaging. So it's in this beautiful like dark blue box. And you open it up and this little guy flops down. And then you're presented with the perfume. And it is just so stunning sitting in here. Very kind of like organic shape. Isn't that beautiful? And there's like a little kind of like thumb indent here. And what I love about this perfume that I've noticed, when you spritz this perfume, it is the same kind of mist as one of those old school like kind of puffer perfumes that you would like squeeze. It's just such a fine, like soft little mist. And this goes such a long way. I've had it for a while now and I've barely kind of cracked the surface of it. So I'm going to be bringing this guy with me. This is Merit's Retrospect perfume. And I'm going to put it into one of those little travel perfume bottles. It's so dangerous when the boxes are cool because I'm like, well, I have to keep it, but why would I? There's nothing that would fit in this now. So I'll have to part with that probably. Some more items that I got kind of beauty related is more perfume. And this was mostly for me to try out these scents. I was signed up for Scentbird by my husband for my birthday. And one of the scents that I picked out was by Dime. And it was called Malibu Nights. And I fell in love with it. And I had never heard of Dime before. So they actually had the cutest little combo pack of like sampler size perfumes at Ulta. So there's 5 scents in here. And I feel like I could also bring a couple of these on our trip. So I have a little variation in scents. But I Love Your Smell Baby, Dan's Les Boys, Lovely Sweet Dreams, 7 Summers, and then Malibu Night. So I think that these would be really fun. Plus, these are kind of nice if you want to try out some scents without committing to a full bottle too, and you get kind of a full range of different types of scents. And so far I'm loving all of them. Lastly, in the beauty category is a larger mirror. So this is a little travel mirror. I've had this for a while now. I got it on Amazon. It's a little rechargeable mirror. And you can pop it open and have it sit up on a countertop. But what's nice about it is it has a light setting in it. So you can have like bright white, you can have warm, and then just like a regular white. But I thought that this would be really nice to have in case there's like limited counter space or there's not really great mirrors. Just thought that this would be nice to have as an option. And it folds down so it's protected, it won't break. And it's super slim, which is nice. And it'll just fit wherever. So I picked up that as well. Then we're getting into like skincare type stuff. And of course, I had to get the little mini bottle of my La Roche-Posay. This is the Purifying Foaming Cleanser. I use this every day, multiple times a day, and I love it. I've had it for a few years now, and my skin loves it. So they had this little size, and I have a refill bag that I'll probably just keep filling up this bottle when I run out. So I don't buy multiples of this, but I thought it was convenient to have it just in this little bottle. Along with my favorite like moisturizer at the moment, which is Neutrogena's Hydro Boost Water Gel in this cute, tiny little bottle. It's so sweet. Like, look at how tiny it is. So I'm going to bring this as well. I love using this at night. Mostly, I'll use the Merit kind of serum and moisturizer during the day. This I might not need to use a whole lot. This is a sunscreen by La Roche-Posay, and it's their light fluid sunscreen, ultra light, and it's SPF 60. So I will bring this little guy. It's such a perfect size, and you really don't have to use a lot. It goes a long way. But Scotland, when we're going, is going to be pretty rainy. So I'll probably still put a little bit of this on my face, but it's not like super detrimental. But I think it'd be nice to have it. Finally, with skincare, I picked up the cutest little shaving razor. Like, is this not the sweetest little thing? It's by Intuition, and it comes with this little guard on it. And it has built-in kind of like shaving cream on it, so you don't have to worry about that part. And I thought that this would be perfect, just so it's a kind of like an all-in-one, and it's super little and travel friendly. So pick that up. I think I got it on Amazon, so there's a bunch of different options on there, but I do like the intuition razors. So I got that guy. So moving on to hair, I just have 2 items that I'm bringing. I have talked about both of these multiple times, but I wanted to get travel size of both of them. So the first one is IGK's Good Behavior Protein Smoothing Spray. And this is like holy grail to me. I love this for when I'm styling my hair. It just kind of tames the frizz. It gives me a really nice shine. And it's so nice and soft after I put this in. It's not like crunchy. It's just like a keratin like treatment for your hair, and it helps with heat protection. So I'm usually doing this while I'm curling my hair, and it works like a charm. So I wanted to get a little travel size of that, along with Living Proof's dry shampoo. This is like their original version of their dry shampoo. I have a larger version that I love too, and it smells so good. Both of these smell so yummy. So honestly, like if you don't have perfume, like your hair will smell amazing. But I wanted to get a little travel size for the trip too, just so I had that. Okay, this one's a little random, but I feel like it's gonna help out somebody out there that is curious. I picked these up from Amazon. It's called Clair. It's an herbal inhaler. So it's a 2-pack that I got. It's just these little bottles. And what they are is a little like scent inhaler that you can bring onto a plane that has peppermint. I think there's eucalyptus, lavender. There's a whole slew of stuff in it. It's all natural things, but you just smell it. It helps with nausea and anxiousness. So my husband gets really bad motion sickness, and I wanted to make sure we had these. And they smell so yummy. It's mostly like peppermint forward, kind of like the essential oil kind of peppermint smell. And I think it'll be really nice to just have. I don't get motion sickness, but I always feel a little nauseous on planes, just probably because I'm anxious. I don't know, but I thought it would be nice, and it was only like $10 for the 2, and probably just throw it into our liquids bag because the bottom part of it has the actual oil that you're smelling. So we'll probably have to pop that in the liquids bag. But I think that would be kind of nice to try. We also will probably try a little Dramamine too. I don't know. But this one, I was curious if it would work. So we're going to give her a go. Next up, I have been wanting to pick up these items for a while now, and I finally just did it, especially around like the 4th of July sale. A lot of things were on sale. So this is a vitamin pill organizer by the brand Dosey. And I got it in this really pretty kind of green color, but it has like a gold base to it. It's really pretty, really sleek. And what's nice about it is it has a mirror back here, and then it has all the days of the week labeled. So you just pop all of your vitamins and supplements that you take in here, and they don't like move all around and like mix together. They have their own little spots. So I will be bringing that because I have my vitamins. I've been starting to take Seed, which is for like bloating and kind of gut health. And then I have like an Allwei stress relief herbal supplement that I take too. So I want to make sure I have all of those when we're there. And I thought that would be nice to have kind of like a new little pill container to carry it all. Plus it's just nice throughout the week. But I got the combo pack, so there's like a little version that you can have for shorter trips. This one also has a little mirror in the back and then just 2 slots. So this one's more like purse friendly. If you want to have like ibuprofen, Tylenol, like those kind of things, this is kind of the perfect size for that. And I also got it in that green color. Next up, I wanted to get these little earbuds that I've been hearing about for a while and I've really wanted to try them, and I thought that this is the perfect time to try them, especially with the Prime Day deals. But it is this brand Loop. These are the Quiet 2 options, and I got them in the color Violet. I've already pulled them out of the packaging, but I'll kind of show you. On the inside, the Loop case will sit here, and then they have the different sizes that you can change out for these little earbuds. And what these aren't for you to like listen to music. These are purely for sound cancellation. They have different levels of cancellation that you can get. The Quiet 2s are still, they like block out most like surrounding noise, but you can still hear the person talking next to you, or if you are in like a transit system, you can still hear like announcements and stuff, which is really important to me. But when I'm on a plane, the like humming of the plane really bothers me. I can never sleep. So I wanted to get these little earbuds, and they're so tiny. They come in this little case, and you can put them on like a keychain. And I got the violet color. I just thought they were so cute. They're fully like a silicone kind of material. Really tiny, really sleek. And they had an extra small little end in there, and it fits perfectly in my ear. I have the tiniest ears ever, and these kind of earbuds always are way too big for my ear. But you just pop them in, and it just kind of like helps you focus. I don't know if you're going to be able to see them. Let me zoom you. You can kind of see them. They're super discreet, so they don't stick out a lot. And honestly, it just helps me like zone in, and I feel like on a plane especially, I can just kind of read, maybe take a nap, and I can still hear any announcements that are happening, or, you know, if my husband's talking to me, I can still hear him. So I'm going to try these out. I think these would be great just like also when you want to have like focus time and you just need to kind of drown out any extra noise. And I'm really excited that they're just super tiny, and just pop them in my bag and we're good to go. They have different versions, like I said. They have some that are specifically for sleep. They have some that you can take to concerts, so you can protect your ears from the really loud music, but you can still hear the music really well in them. I don't know how it all works, but it's very cool. And I've been wanting to try them for a while. So I'll report back to you on how they work and if it actually helps or not. But I'm excited to try them. Next up is kind of tech related items. So first off, this is just like one of the learning curve situations that we have is, you know, the different outlets over in Europe and what we would need over there. So we have a few different options. We have this little kind of adapter that plugs straight into the wall over there, and it has the USB and USB-C ports along with a regular outlet, 3-prong outlet, and then there's the 2-prong outlets on the sides. So we're going to bring these along for basic kind of stuff like our phones or like Kindles or iPads or whatnot, just for like smaller tech. But my husband did mention that if I'm wanting to use like a straightener, a curling iron, anything like that, he mentioned that we would definitely need a voltage converter, just because it could be bad news if I tried to plug my straightener into something like this. It would probably like light on fire. So we wanted to pick up something that would work for that. And during the Prime Day deals, we kind of saved it in our cart for one of these voltage adapters, but this is by the brand Allwei, I think is how you pronounce it. And you can see here it has like straightener and curling iron approved. And then it also has a bunch of adapters on the side that you can use as well, along with this nifty little kind of like slot that pops up. You can lean your phone on it while it charges. And it comes with this cute little brown bag with a bunch of different converters. So just like depending on where you are in the world, there's all of these different options. And we're pretty sure on which one we need to bring, but I think we're just going to end up bringing all of them just to make sure. And then obviously it has the plug-in, you know, that'll go straight into the wall. So we will have that as well. And I've never had to have a voltage converter or any kind of converter for my electronics, so hopefully we got the right ones. And for my tech items, which I'll bring like power banks too, probably just like one or something like that to help. But I picked this up a while ago from Target. This was honestly during like, I think it was during their back to school, maybe like last year, because I knew we would be traveling soon. And this is just like a tech bag. So there's two main compartments. Over here is kind of, I think mostly used for cords. And then you have these two kind of pouches on this side. And then on the other side is kind of this big pocket with another pouch. And then we have a zipper on the back. So this is just to kind of corral all of our converter stuff, our cords. We might have a couple of these that we'll need since we have larger kind of converters, but something like this is just really nice to keep it organized because cords can get out of hand very quickly. These, I'm not opening them up yet, but during Christmas, Jacob got us both disposable cameras to take to Scotland because I absolutely love how film looks and I just miss that. It's very nostalgic. I think we all love that, you know, because we have all the filters that look like they're shot on a film camera. So I think it'll be really fun to try these and then get them developed and whatnot and have them ready. And I just feel like Scotland with like a very film-like look on camera is going to be absolutely stunning. So I'm so excited to use these. I just don't want to open them yet because I want them to be fine. I don't want to mess with the film. I don't know how it works. It's been a very long time since I've used one. I know you have to load the film in, but you can't let it be subjected to sunlight. So I'm going to leave them in that for a sec. And yeah, we'll use those while we're there. Really excited. Okay, next is going to be like the actual like traveling essentials, like while we're on the go traveling. And first of all, Jacob and I got these so long ago. I think we got them on Amazon, but they're like a memory foam and they're so comfortable. And I thought on the plane, it would be so nice to have, especially for like a long trip. And I'm just picturing myself, you know, sitting in my chair. I have my little loop earbuds in and I'm just snoozing. I'm hoping I can sleep. I never can sleep on a plane. And I'm really hoping I can this time around because I think one of our longest stints is like 8.5 hours. And I really hope I can sleep during that time. But a really good neck pillow, I think that's just like common knowledge, is just a really good option to have when you are traveling. So that's for sure coming with us. Next are some very exciting items. I have been needing a new suitcase for a while, and I found the cutest suitcases at TJ Maxx. And of course, they're reasonably priced there. Suitcases can get so out of hand price-wise so quickly. So I found these at TJ Maxx and I was like, I'm jumping on them. I love them so much. Along with a new kind of personal bag to bring. I do have a base weekender bag, but it is too big to be a personal item for a flight. So I needed to do some digging, and I found a brand that, I've actually heard about, but I've just never like looked into them. And I did some research and I found a little personal bag that is so cute by them, and it's working perfectly. I've already been testing it out at work because I wanted to kind of have it as a dual purpose for travel and for work because, carrying like laptop and stuff around. So I got those, and then I got something else. I don't know if it's going to end up coming with me to Scotland or not. But I have been wanting one of these for so long, and I finally found one on Mercari that someone was selling brand new, but it is a New Yorker tote bag, and I absolutely love it. I use it all the time. I feel like it would be really cute to walk around in Scotland with it, but I'm also like, I don't want anything to happen to this thing because it took so long to get it. And I know that you can get these if you like subscribe to the New Yorker, but I wasn't doing that. And I found it online. So I'm thinking about bringing it. I'm not sure, but I'm absolutely obsessed with it. It goes with everything. It's so cool. I love the big letters, and it's super neutral too, and just classy. Oh, I just love it. It makes me feel inspired. I don't know how to explain it, but I love this tote bag. They're very hard to find too. My best friend actually traveled to New York not that long ago, and she could not find one anywhere. And I was like, dang, if you can't find it in New York, it's tough to find. So I'm so glad I found it. It was only like $20. This gal was selling it on Mercari, and I said, yup, I'm gonna do that. Okay, so we've changed positions just so I can show you these suitcases. But how cute are these? This one is gonna be our checked bag. We got a medium size kind of checked bag because we don't think we're gonna be needing a huge one. So we're bringing this one for both of us to kind of fill up while we're there, because I'm sure I'm gonna want to bring back books or art or something. So I wanted to pick up this size, and these are so smooth on their like rollers. It's by the brand London Fog, which felt so fitting. I absolutely love that vibe. Along with the fabric on it is this kind of houndstooth kind of pattern, but it has brown and blue and orange kind of thrown in there. So pretty. And I fell in love with it, had to grab it. But I mostly needed a new carry-on, so I picked up the same fabric style in the carry-on. And it's so cute. I'm obsessed with it. It's like the perfect little handles too it has on it, just for storing up above and whatnot. And again, it's so smooth to maneuver around, which I'm in love with. And for my personal item, I picked up this bag by Calpak, and it's in the color Walnut. So it's like this really yummy brown color, and it's a puffer bag, which I love a puffer bag. And it has so much room on the inside. It's always really hard to show the inside of bags, but it has big pockets on one side. It has this little shoe compartment, so if I unzip this, I can put shoes in it, and it has like an internal bag that protects anything that's inside the bag from the shoes. So it has that on the inside, and you can actually roll that bag up and kind of clasp it to the side so it's out of the way if you're not using it. And on this side, there's just more storage pockets. It does come with a little crossbody strap too, if you want to use that. It has an internal and an external little pouch for water bottles, along with a front zipper here. And then of course it has this trolley pass-through on the back, along with another little hidden zipper back here, which I feel like this would be the perfect spot for kind of more important things like your ID, the passport, tickets, kind of keeps it close to you. But look at how cute. You just pop this on through the trolley pass-through, and look at that. Saves your shoulders. It's all connected. I feel like these two look so cute together also, just these two materials and colors. Not that that matters. That was just a bonus. But hello, like I'm ready to go. Is that not the cutest thing in the world? Okay guys, so I'm not gonna lie to you, this is quite a bit later. I totally forgot something that is gonna be a huge travel essential over in Scotland. And I wanted to show you. But I have since changed. I'm in some OG Katie Dawn Designs merch that is like my sleep shirt or my comfy shirt. I have like hair oil in. I was just editing this video and I was like, oh, I totally forgot something. So obviously the time of year we're going to Scotland is going to be really rainy. So I needed a new raincoat and I scoured the internet. I went into stores, we traveled different places, and I like went into stores there that we don't have here and just couldn't find something I liked. And I finally found one that I'm obsessed with. And it's from Eddie Bauer. So they were having a 4th of July sale and I jumped on it and it came in and it's way more than I thought it was going to be. So let me try it on. You'll have to excuse the microphone and the fact that the color of the coat is like the exact same color as the shirt. Okay, so to give you a better look, this is the raincoat that I got. It's called the Charly raincoat, I think. And I got this in, I think Purple Haze is the color, but I'm in love with it. I love the little detail here. It has a nice big hood that covers like really far down on my head. And it covers mostly my butt when I sit down. So if it's rainy wherever we are, you know, when I sit down, my pants won't get wet. It also has a cinched waist that you can either tighten or loosen from the inside. And then it has these nice pockets on the front and on the side. So I'm really excited to use it. And I love it for weather here in my hometown too. I didn't have a raincoat, so I'm excited to finally have one that's not super heavy, but it's still really warm and durable. And we're gonna give her a go in Scotland. I think that's gonna be the best test for this coat if it does well over there. But yeah, I had to throw this in here because I couldn't forget her. No, we love her. Okay, back to your regular scheduled programming. Obviously, I'm going to be bringing Kindle too. Like, that's just without words. Of course, I'm bringing the Kindle. Have her in her little pouch, have her safe, and probably just pop it into my personal bag and try to get some more reading done while we're there or on the way there. But yeah, that's everything that I've picked up, and I wanted to share it with you guys. I'm sure kind of as time goes on, if there's any other items, I'll kind of share it with you, but I want this to kind of be the start of the Scotland series where I'm kind of taking you through getting stuff for it, traveling there, being there, you know, coming home, all of that stuff. I want to take you guys along with me. And I feel like it would be a really sweet memory to kind of capture on camera too. So we're going to have so much fun. I'm so sorry I've been MIA for a little bit, but I'm back and I will see you guys really soon for another new video. Hope you have a great rest of your week. Bye guys.
The light is fading fast. From this old town we gotta go. Our bags are packed, so what we wait.